between 74, 84, what are you situation? Grello, yes? No?
Day by day right now. We'll see how they look today in practice. We're really, really thin there. Really, really banged up there. Gravina included, Willie included, Grello obviously. So we're going to have to make something happen and see where we're at. At least today we'll find out a little bit more today.
Would you put Janser in? Is that on the table? Or
We've talked about it. Just I think the kid's ready to go. I just don't know for the future of the program if it's the right thing to do.
I know in football they have the four.
Yeah.
Is that something that you think?
I would love to have that. I think that's something we need because it's not just happening here, right? We're a Big Ten school with 30 on the roster. I can only imagine what it's happening in places like at Hofstra, and it'd be great. I'm just use Hofstra example just because I communicate with them. But yeah, that's a hard thing. You got guys redshirting for the future of the program and the future development of themselves as an individual. It'd be good to let them wrestle 4 or 5 matches and then still be counted as a redshirt.
What do you see with Nebraska? 57 up there, loaded.
Yeah.
It's really don't see a team like that.
I think it's one of the better teams in the conference. There's no doubt about it, and probably don't get that respect. Obviously, Penn State, Iowa, Ohio State, right, are the front runners, but they're right there. They're right there. This is a really, really good program. Have been for a really, really long time. And they all wrestle hard. They got 10 really, really good guys. So it's a huge challenge. Again, I know we say this every week, a lot of individual opportunities, but this is a really, really good team.
One of those individual opportunities, John Van Bro, he's had a really, John Van Bro, he's Berger that match last year. You guys just lost against Nebraska very tightly, but when you told John Van Bro anything recently in the just leading up to this match?
No, that's a good question. Berger and him they've gone at it for quite some time now. Last year was an overtime match, I think, with the dual meet on the line, if I remember correctly. So, yeah, that's a match. He's the number 2 kid in the country, and Johnny's been knocking on this door for a long time now. We know Johnny's going to be in a great match no matter what. Doesn't matter the competition. He's going to be in the thick of it, and just got to give himself a chance to win like he did last year. And if he does that, we'll be all right.
Sunday, obviously, Asheville facing consensus number 1, Kolodzik for Princeton. Obviously, in-state matchup, going to be a big crowd at the rack. What are you? You told Ant anything in that?
No. Let's go wrestle. Let's go wrestle. That's the message to all of our guys. Let's go wrestle.
You think you can score against Kolodzik?
I'm not getting caught up in all that. Let's just go wrestle.
There's been a lot across the country. It sounds like Anthony's wrestling. Dave said Kolodzik was wrestling. There's been a lot of matches where there's been a lot of hype and it hasn't happened. You've had a couple of those with Nick earlier. Do you think that's important that when there's that anticipation, you've got to put the 2 guys out on the mat?
It's wrestling. Listen, every coach has their philosophy, their plan, whatever the case might be. It's the sport of wrestling. I mean, just wrestle. That's at least that's our philosophy. Maybe it's not right.
Yeah.
Listen, who am I to say? We don't have all those All-Americans and national champs that some of these other programs have. So, but our philosophy, and it's been that way since we've been here, is just wrestle. Unless you're hurt. Mm-hmm. If you're hurt and you can't, we're in that situation right now. If our guys can't compete, they won't because it's a smart thing to do. But just for the sake of the sport, and we need more of these. We need more of these. And I know now with all social media, a lot of it gets hyped up, and I think we have to do a better job of minimizing all that maybe as a staff and even our guys. But yeah, it's a big time match. Let's wrestle the match. That's what it's all about. And once you start moving away or protecting, and I'm not saying anybody's doing this, but once you start doing that, it starts to bite you anyway. Nobody knows what the brackets for the Big Ten or the national tournament are going to be right now. You have no idea, and if you start planning it out, usually it doesn't work out. At least that's my experience. But listen, every coach is different. Every coach has a plan. Our plan is just going to be it's on our schedule. If our guys are able to wrestle and they want to wrestle, they're wrestling, and that's the way we've always been.
All over the place, but obviously they wrestle Iowa on Sunday. You at Princeton. Do you change how you kind of approach it? You might have both sides sort of.
No, I think we are used to these Fridays, Sundays. We have to worry about Nebraska. That is our mindset right now. It's all about Nebraska, and that's where we're at. If not, we're in a lot of trouble. We better be focused on them. We're in a lot of trouble. So our mindset right now is Nebraska on Friday night, and just like we've done, for the last 5 years being in the Big Ten, we'll worry about Sunday on Saturday night.